What if I told you that retiring early isn't some crazy dream reserved for lottery winners or tech billionaires? Seriously, for most people, the one thing holding them back isn't their bank account. It's the lack of a simple, clear plan. They're paralyzed by a fire hose of conflicting advice, confusing jargon, and the fear of messing it all up. Well, in this video, I'm giving you that plan. A proven, step-by-step blueprint that will take you from financially confused to fully funded, no matter what your starting line looks like. My name is Fred, and I'm a financial planner who helps people reach financial independence. But more importantly, I'm someone who used this exact strategy to go from feeling totally underwater with my finances to achieving my own version of early retirement. For me, it was never about a magic number on a spreadsheet. It was about buying back my time, my freedom, and that's what I want for you. We're going to cut through the noise. No overly complex strategies, no impenetrable jargon. Just a straightforward, actionable plan you can start today. By the end of this video, you will have the clarity and confidence to grab your financial future by the horns and make that dream of retiring early a reality. So, if you're ready to stop dreaming and start doing, you're in the right place. The why. Redefining retirement. Before we get into the nuts and bolts, let's talk about the why. 4 generations, retirement was just the finish line after a 40-year career. But the financial independence, retire early, or FIRE movement has completely flipped that script. It's not about just stopping work. It's about having the absolute freedom to choose how you spend your life. For some, that means hanging it up for good in their 40s or 50s. For others, it's what's known as barista FIRE, leaving a soul-crushing job for part-time work you actually enjoy, maybe just to cover health insurance. Then there's Coast FIRE, where you've saved so much that your investments can just coast on their own, growing enough for a traditional retirement without you saving another penny. That frees you up to take a lower-paying dream job or launch a passion project. See, the goal isn't just to quit. It's to build a life where your time is 100% yours. It's waking up on a Tuesday and deciding, I'm going for a hike. It's being there for your family. It's finally writing that book. Financial independence is the ultimate tool for designing the life you actually want. Keep that picture in your head as we go through these steps. It's the fuel for your journey. The step-by-step plan. All right, let's get to the blueprint. I've broken this down into 5 core steps. Think of it as your roadmap to freedom. Each step builds on the last, creating a powerful momentum that will pull you toward your goal. Step 1. Define your freedom number. First things first, we need a target. Vague goals get vague results. We need a number, your freedom number. This is the amount of money you need invested to live off the returns pretty much forever. The easiest way to get this number is with the rule of 25. It's beautifully simple. Take your ideal annual spending in retirement and multiply it by 25. So, let's say you figure out you can live a great life on $50,000 a year. Multiply that by 25, and your freedom number is $1.25 million. If you need $80,000 a year, your number is $2 million. Easy. This is based on the 4% withdrawal rule, a well-studied guideline suggesting you can withdraw 4% of your portfolio in your first year of retirement, adjust for inflation after that, and have a very high chance of your money lasting for decades. Now, since early retirement could mean a 40 or 50-year timeline, some people play it safer with a 3.5% or 3% withdrawal rate. But 4% is the perfect place to start. The key here is brutal honesty. Track your spending for a couple of months. Don't guess. Use an app, a spreadsheet, whatever works. Once you have this number, it's no longer a daydream. It's a target. Step 2. Become the CFO of your own life. Once you have your target, it's time to get a grip on your money. We need to know exactly what's coming in and what's going out. This isn't about a miserable, penny-pinching budget. It's about conscious spending. It's about making sure your money is going toward things that actually make you happy. Start by tracking everything. Every coffee, every subscription, I'll just buy this one thing on Amazon. After a month or two, you'll see exactly where your money is going. I promise, you'll find spending leaks on things that bring you zero joy. The goal is to make the gap between your income and your expenses as wide as possible. That gap is your secret weapon. For a normal retirement, people say save 15% of your income. For early retirement, we have to be way more aggressive. We're talking 30%, 40%, even 50% or more. I know that sounds insane right now, but as you become the CFO of your life, you'll find it. You can negotiate bills, slash and use subscriptions, and master a few go-to-home-cooked meals. Turn it into a game. How wide can I make the gap this month? Step 3. Build your freedom engine through aggressive investing. You cannot save your way to early retirement. You must invest. That gap we just created? We need to automate moving that money into investment accounts every single month. Don't wait to see what's left over. Pay your future self first. Your freedom engine is built on tax-advantaged accounts. This part is non-negotiable. First, if your job offers a 401k with a match, contribute enough to get 100% of that match. It's free money. Not taking it is literally turning down a raise. Second, max out a Roth IRA. These are a golden ticket for early retirees. You contribute with after-tax money, it grows tax-free, and then you can pull it out in retirement completely tax-free. Plus, and this is a huge benefit, you can withdraw your direct contributions, not the earnings, at any time, tax-free and penalty-free, which gives you incredible flexibility. Third, if you have a high-deductible health plan, you need to be using a health savings account. An HSA is a unicorn with a triple tax advantage. Your contributions are tax-deductible, the money grows tax-free, and withdrawals for medical expenses are also tax-free. It's the ultimate retirement account hiding in plain sight. After you've hit those, you can open a regular taxable brokerage account and keep investing. The key for all these accounts is simple. Invest in low-cost, diversified index funds, or ETFs. You don't have to be a stock-picking genius. You just have to be consistent and let compounding do the heavy lifting for you. Step 4. De-risk your plan by planning for the big obstacles. A plan is only as strong as its ability to handle life's curveballs. The two biggest monsters that scare people away from early retirement are market crashes and healthcare costs. Let's stare them down. First, market crashes. They will happen. They're a normal, healthy part of investing. The trick is to not panic. You're a long-term investor. When a market drops, you're just buying your investments on sale. To protect yourself, especially in those first few years of retirement, the smart move is to have 1 to 2 years of living expenses in cash or something very stable. That way, if the market has a tantrum, you aren't forced to sell your stocks at rock-bottom prices just to pay the electric bill. You live off your cash buffer and give your portfolio time to bounce back. Second, healthcare. If you retire before 65, you're not on Medicare yet. This is a big one. You can use Cobra to stay on your old employer's plan for a while, but it's usually crazy expensive. A better option for most is buying a plan through the Affordable Care Act marketplace. Here's the good news. Because your retirement income will be lower, you'll likely qualify for subsidies that make the premiums way more affordable than you think. And remember that HSA we talked about? That's your secret weapon for funding these costs. Don't let these obstacles paralyze you. When you plan for them, you turn fear into a strategy. Step 5. Review, adjust, and stay the course. Finally, this plan isn't a set-it-and-forget-it deal. It's a living document. At least once a year, you need to sit down and do a checkup. Are you hitting your savings rate? Has your freedom number changed because your life goals have changed? Does your portfolio need to be rebalanced? Life happens. You get a promotion, which means you can hit the gas. You have a kid, which changes your expenses. You have to be flexible. Remember all those flavors of fire? Maybe you realize you don't want to stop working entirely, so you pivot to a Coast Fire or Barista Fire plan. That's not failing. That's being smart and adapting the plan to fit your life. This whole thing is a marathon, not a sprint. Some months will suck. Some years the market will be down. That's okay. The most important thing is to stay the course, trust the process, and never lose sight of your why. I know that was a lot to take in, and the most important thing now is to take action. To help you do just that, I've put together a free early retirement kickstart checklist. It'll walk you through calculating your freedom number, finding ways to boost your savings rate, and setting up your investment accounts. It's the perfect tool to get the ball rolling. You can download it for free at the link in the description. The path to early retirement isn't some secret code. It's a formula. It's based on clear goals, disciplined habits, and consistent action. You have the blueprint now. You have the steps. So go ahead and dream. But more importantly, you now have a concrete plan to make it real. The feeling of taking back control of your financial destiny is one of the most empowering things in the world. Start with step 1. Today, define your number. Take that first small step. You're so much more capable of achieving this than you think. Your future self is going to thank you for it.